Hello everyone, the 13th Scala here, also known as Scala, and welcome back to more Monster Prom. We're trying to date Liam. We, according to my little cheat sheet here, have the smartness check that we need and the creativity check that we need. So we just have to keep these numbers at least over 16. Smarts will be easy, creativity might be a little rough. But I want to raise the other stats that I don't have. Anyway, we find Liam taking pictures of his food and Scott taking pictures of also Liam's food. I think we've done this one. Ah, yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore.
What?
Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemon's Go. Yeah, we did this. We did Pokemon's Go because there's a Jerry or something sitting on Liam's ravioli. Now I want ravioli. Bernard Henson, which is very close to like Aaron Hansen, but also this is making me think of something else. Anyway. Oh yeah, no, it was Bernard that's sitting on top of the eggplant ravioli. Yeah. Used to be an accountant. Yeah, I remember that one. Pocket humans never follow their dreams. I don't care how rare he is. He's spoiling my pristine food pick. Spoiling it, but they're way cooler. Oh, that's right. Doesn't he, like, if we pick his option, he punches Liam's ravioli into non-existence? Is it a tattoo of a bite mark? Tempers are running high. Looks like it's up to you to settle the dispute. Scott's right. Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of a pile of mashed potatoes. Yeah. Because remember we had him taking a picture of Scott taking a picture of the food? Mashed potatoes! Stuart Hogarth, the strongest accountant-type Pokemon in the game? What does that even mean to be a strong accountant? Is he, like, really good at math? Thank you for asking the real questions. No, he's just super buff. The buffest accountant. I gotta have him. Scott bounds across the cafeteria and practically dives into Gary Gremlin's mashed potatoes looking for the Pokemon to capture. Do you think he actually knows how to play Pokemon's Go, or do you think he's just been diving into other people's foods? It's definitely that last one. 100% last one. The two of you debate the question while you help Liam line up his perfect food pick. Later, he lines up some very hot pics of you. Ooh. I'm in. This is cute. I like this kind of flirting. I'm here for it.
Let's do this!
Okay. Money and boldness need to go up, so let's go to the library. Get a little money up, so this way we can help Liam artistically or something. Yep, and we fish people, and we don't lose any karma because it's not real, but we get 2 money. Suddenly you hear an outburst of swearing so elegant you can't possibly repeat it, so you go to see what that's about. You've been over this 11 times, Scott. Sorry, remembering things is hard. Hey, Yona. Because of my nickname from the last episode. Come help us. I'm trying to help Scott with tomorrow's history test. So far, it seems like the biggest challenge I've faced ever. I gave him this copy of last year's test, but he still dazzles me with new levels of idiocracy every time. Liam, I just can't. These questions are so complex and smart. Oh, for God's sake, Scott, this one isn't even a question. You just have to put your name there. I'm sorry, Liam. I'm really trying. If there was only a way to make me learn things good. Honestly, the best way would be to mix it in with like football or something, right? Make him eat your homework. Maybe that would help somehow. It's a werewolf, right? What if we gave him a biscuit every time he gets something right? That's also another really good option, actually. You start slow with basic questions, throwing Scott a bacon treat every time he gets an answer right. The results are remarkable. This is amazing! I'm so smart now! See, we just had to find the right approach. Actually, it's been so effective I need to experiment with it a bit. Well, we've got Pavlov's dog literally right here, so... Scott? Where is the Biscuit sweater I've been searching for all week? Scott closes his eyes and focuses on the bacon treat until he seems struck by divine inspiration. Oh, it's under your bed! Amazing. I'll check that later, but it seems, for now, he's capable of answering any question so long as we offer him a treat in exchange. Let's go hardcore. Scott, what's the meaning of life? Scott answers the question, and your lives are forever changed. He also passes his history test the next day, so hooray. You get 3 smarts, and your recent enlightenment. because the answer is 24. That's the answer to the question. It's 24. Anyone that watched the movie or read that book knows.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get some boldness up. We're visiting the bathroom to take a number 2, but don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions of your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. I don't do that anyway. Probably got Staphylococcus. A slight chance of 1 STD. It's fine, I'm a fire being. Later you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of an Inuit. I have literally no idea what that word even means, so I'm just gonna write that down and just hope that I remember what that is later. Hey, Yona. What are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Yes. Magnificent. I could use some rather absurd advice. Also great. I was exchanging messages with a were-koala on this dating site, and it was all going well for a time. But I've grown tired of our exchanges, and he's a bit clingy. And being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. What's number 1? Right between sarcasm illiteracy and actually being a pickle and not a person. I see. Is that 8? Postmortem protocol dictates for me to ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I would never do something like that to someone. You see, I, Liam, handsomely, mysteriously, and yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel, or having an actual conversation about it when ordeal. In real life, have the conversation. Just because instead of just ghosting, just be like, hey, look, you're a little too much. I think if you want to succeed in future relationships, you need to like kind of back it off just a little bit. Allow me to have my own identity and personality outside of you and not have to always be involved in everything that I'm doing, please. Thank you. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? Thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiment through a friendly language of emojis? Now's your time to shine. You show Liam that you excel at complex sentiments, so he might feel like sharing them with you. Maybe a croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. This one, little vampire growing disinterested to an overly attached were-koala emoji. Oh, that one is clearly the best option. How did I not think of that? Thank God I pass every single smarts check. Which version should I choose? The little vampire growing disinterestedly to the overly attached were-koala? Or the little vampire with a silly hat growing disinterestedly in the over-attached were-koala? Maybe the silly hat is not suited for this situation, so let's just go with the classic mood. Okay, just sent. He texts me back. Let's see. Oh, the were-koala being understanding of the little vampire's feelings and respecting them even if they hurt a bit emoji. Oh. I'm replying back with the formally grateful and ready to move on poop emoji. Look at this. He just texted me the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying bye with an expression that says he is going to break all bonds without being resentful about it. Perfect. We saw this as a team. Cheers to us. And cheers to the creative people that turned that very complex feeling and scenario into friendly, colorful emojis. You get 2 charm and 1 creativity. Awesome. I can't possibly screw this up now. I literally can't. I would have to lose 4 creativity to fail this. Oh God, what's going on here? We've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien, Liam's just taking pictures of his food anyway. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer.
Prepare to die.
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die. Ugh. This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive, so don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick. Count Stancula? What? I'm about to spoil your face. Just his though, right? Both of your faces. Oh, crap. The Slayer's right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might be able to save one of them. I'm sorry, my love, Damien. I'm so sorry. I have to abandon you in this one. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice. God, that would destroy Liam's food, though. Immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes. You launch into a hearty rendition of Our Father. You've done this loads of times. It's not that the prayer has any kind of magical effect on Damien. He just can't resist criticizing it. Okay, first of all, he's not our father. I've got two dads, and neither of them is a holy jerk in a stupid cloud palace. And thy kingdom come? What's that supposed to mean? Like, we're praying for the end of the world now? Valid. Oh, sure. Beg him for your daily bread. What? You in prison or something? Your omnipotent dad can't spring for better food than bread? What if you got a gluten allergy? Do you still have to eat daily bread? Ugh, it's ridiculous. While Damien continues to rave, Liam snaps a few more artful pics of his lunch and then carries it to another table. Ahem, are you done? Almost. I have a whole bit about the multiple palpable revisions that's really stupidly vicious. Close enough. Eat holy water. You can't eat a liquid, it's, Damien's having a hard time forming any more iconoclastic opinions with his flesh on fire. He flees the cafeteria and you retreat to sit at Liam's table. Now that he's done taking pictures of his food, he even lets you have some. This has become a real bonding experience. Ooh, I think that would be a really good relationship dynamic for me.
Let's do this!
Right? Date Liam. He picks really good, artfully based food, takes a gajillion pictures of it, and then I get to eat it afterwards. God, I want some ravioli. I want like just a good cheese ravioli right now. Oh, good God, I'm just so... My mouth is dripping. Anyway. Let's go to class. For no other reason than because I want to get my stats higher. That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. Oh, right, the cool teacher, whatever. Yep, cliche movie tropes. And valuable insight. You look over your shoulder and realize Liam's been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey. I'm just wondering if you'd like to, perhaps, sit next to me in a large darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film? Afterwards, we could adjourn, possibly to an eating establishment. What he is asking for is a date to a movie and dinner without wanting the cliche way of asking to do so. Where I watch and take artistic photos of as you consume calories. I am 100% on board with this as a date. Well, of course you would. You would absolutely love to. Oh boy, are you two going on a date? Oh no. What? No. What are you even doing here? Eavesdropping. But what do you mean it isn't a date? Aren't you asking Yona out to dinner and a movie? I'm not asking anyone out, and it's not a date. Dating is cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative, monogamous culture. Well, if it's not a date, then what is it? Dang, coach. If you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not go out with you at all. Think fast. It's not a date, it's a date, wink. It's performative art. Liam forgot to tell you that we'll be wearing duck costumes the whole time. Duck costumes? Duck costumes? Well, that changes everything. It does? Sure does. I thought you two were planning a romantic evening, when really you're just trying to show your school spirit. But the school's mascot isn't a duck. Well, of course not. But you know what they say, it's not the mascot that matters, it's dressing up as a hot foam rubber costume that does. Your anaphorisms are truly the best. Thank you. But I suppose dressing up as two giant ducks would subvert expectations to a delightful degree. Well, it's settled. Later that night, you and Liam are kicked out of the movie theater for being giant ducks. Liam writes a scathing blog post about it. It's not the best not date you've ever had, but you get 2 fun and 1 smarts for it. Yes! Worked out. Alright, Liam's turn.
How ironic.
He does not look thrilled at all about this concept. Like, he looks like he would rather die than do this, but okay, sure. How am I gonna ask him to prom without it being cliche? Alright, we pluck up our courage and ask. Prom. It's not that I love the concept of prom, but we need to be there, if only to remind everyone that we're cooler than them. That's how we do it. It's almost a duty. So should we do it, huh? Oh, he looks so much happier actually in the photo. Hey, I got the achievement polyamorous because I've dated everybody. Prom night was dreamy. You and Liam criticized the vulgar musical choices of the band the entire night. At one point, you crashed the gig by joining them with a xylophone and a theremin. Renowned music bloggers happened to be there, because for some reason she thinks the next big thing will be found at a high school prom or whatever. She said, I understood virtually nothing, which probably means it was avant-garde and too much of an intellectual delicacy for me. I give it 0 thumbs up, but only because ranking art numerically is a travesty. Keep an eye on Liam de Lioncourt and Yona crashing future prom nights, though they will wow you. I know, she sounded a little bit like Vera, but it's cool. You both keep a copy of the review as a memory of such a wonderful night together. Aww. How cute. Yay. Best of secret handshakes and best of being purple. Great. Okay. Those 6 weeks, maybe the most epic, absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. The school play was a success in the end. The New Yorker said, never has a tree been as compelling and convincing as the tree he in that play. Simply mesmerizing. Oh, good for Scott. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. Hey! As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Aww. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. For those 6 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Aww. So cute. I know. What if I just turn that way down? Will that make that easier later? Because I want to see what the photos look like, but I don't want to like get in trouble with any of the sound stuff, because this is where it gets always the, hey, Slenderman, and Poison Ivy. Oh, and look at us at the bar. This is all so cute. I don't want to like, I wonder if each of these people like got asked what they wanted to be drawn as, right, for doing this? Because I think that would be absolutely adorable. For someone to be like, yeah, no, I just want to be Poison Ivy from Batman. Holy cow, what is going on in my watch? Okay. Ooh, we're all four in a band. Player characters. I love it. That's super cute of us. Amara not wanting to get in the water because Amara is actually made out of fire. Slayer trying to kill both Liam and Damien. Of course. Can't have anything less. We've set the ball on fire. I can totally see Scott dating the Frankenstein guy. Stage props. Damien. Oh, they're just so cute. They're so cute. Oh, look at the cuteness. Oh, that's so. I wanted to keep like watching the credits for all of the other ones, but like I said, the music thing. Look at us all playing games on the couch together. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, my purple dork. I love it. It's so cute. Do you want to enjoy a very special club? Isn't that just go to the shop? Unlock. The shop now has a new drink, maybe? nostalgic much, it's a floppy disk. It's time for you to socialize with other never-before-seen classmate characters of yours. I choose you from that episode of The Simpsons that breaks my heart still. 5 new images in the gallery. Awesome. Oh, and we have everybody on prom night. I love it. We don't have everyone rejecting us, which is probably for the best. I know that this is a secret extra alternate ending, and I would love to figure out how we get that, though. But this is so cute. I love it. Oh. I can't wait. Oh. So cute. Anyway. So yeah, as it stands. So we're gonna be doing another run where we just ourselves go out. Actually, hold on. Let me. We're gonna. Where's the Polaroids of us all together? Where's the one on my dork here? There we go. So yeah, we're gonna do one more where we just send Amara out on their own to prom just to see what happens. Ideally, if we can accomplish some other people's goals along the way, that'll also be great. But then we also have to date the DLC characters and the extra options or whatever that means. So, make sure that you're subbed. I know I already did the thing for it, but I can't wait to do more of this. But it's not going to be in this recording session because, God, does this room need air conditioning and I'm going to die. Anyway, that's all the time we've got for today, so take care, everybody.